All right. Hey everyone, it is Stacy with Stacy's Ritzy DP Crafts, and I am coming to you with a whip and chat. Yes, I haven't done this for a long time, so I'm so excited to come back. If you're new here to my channel, my name is Stacy with Stacy's Ritzy DP Crafts. I mostly do diamond painting on here, but I also love to crochet. And I'm pretty much almost a single mom and I work full time, and I volunteer my time um, with one of the artists, or with Rose, who's with Uniquely Yours Down Under. She's the artist as well as the co-owner. So I do volunteer my time with her, and I do a lot of research in the diamond painting industry for new artists and artwork that I recommend to her, or that you guys pass along as a viewer. But yeah, and welcome to my crazy life if it's your first time here. And if not, and you've been here before or coming back, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It'll be on the bottom right of the screen. There'll be a bell that pops up to let you know of all the new videos and lives and anything that I add to the channel. So I really appreciate everyone coming and hanging out with me for hopefully the next hour if I can talk that long. But there's so much to catch up on in my life. So where do we start? Where do we start? My daughter got her last awards for school. Been on AB honor roll for the whole entire semester, or the whole entire year actually, and I'm so proud of her. She actually got an invitation to the advanced placement class, and I'm very excited. Last time she had that was in second grade, I think they did it, but they only did it for a short amount of time. And then when the Corona hit, when she was in third grade, they really didn't offer it because she was being schooled at home. Or I think she had it in the third grade. I'm not sure. No, it was the second grade. That's right. Um, so there wasn't an opportunity in the third grade for her. But she's been doing amazing. Her ADHD, as most of you know, she does have ADHD and compulsion. So we haven't quite gotten the compulsion out yet, but she is now um, accepting responsibility a little bit quicker, and understanding like the severity or the concerns of what she's having. She's not quite grasping consequences yet. Um, so it's really hard to do any type of punishment. So what I do is, if anyone cares, if she does something compulsively that has a negative effect, we talk about it, get her to acknowledge what she did was wrong, understand what she did was wrong, um, figure out what she should have done instead. That's what we'll go through first. What should she have done instead? Because if she can indicate what she's done or what she should have done instead, that means the next time, if she can slow her thought process down, she can think about the actions before she does it. But I'm extremely proud that she took the responsibility. She know what she did was wrong, and I'm very proud of her for that, because that's a huge, huge step. So that was one big accomplishment, as well as her being on the AB honor roll and getting invited to the advanced placement class. So yay! We got her room cleaned up, which was almost a month in the process, and now I just need to get myself organized and cleaned up, laundry done, dishes done, all that good stuff. I was really proud of myself. I procrastinate like crazy when there's something that I don't want to do. Um, Two of those things actually got accomplished. I did my taxes, and I was really worried because of the type of taxes I have to do. I can't just do basic taxes because of my dad's passing. Um, but I was really, really, really excited. I went to TurboTax, and when you bank online, when you do all your stuff on, I mean, it's all secure websites, so don't go hacking me or whatever. But when you do stuff online with different banks or different accounts, then TurboTax can securely sync up to your account and automatically calculate everything for you for your taxes. So it was amazing because anything relating to my dad, I had no clue how to do it or how to figure it out. And yeah, so it made it like super easy. And I know next time I'll be able to do it as well. So I don't have to pay a huge accountant. I did do the TurboTax. They have a max, I think it is, that guarantees for audit that they'll be there to support, and then they can check over and make sure everything is okay with your taxes. Not that you guys need tax information, but just in case. Um, but one of the interesting things was is that I had a child tax credit. I didn't get any letters from that from the federal IRS. Or if I did, I don't know what happened to it. I got another letter instead. And apparently, you can go to the website and it'll let you know how much you acquired in the child tax credit. Well, I didn't want to go through all that because it was just too much work. And so instead, I just went and calculated it from my bank. And it was really interesting because when I didn't put the tax credit information in, it was like a $4,000 increase from what I normally get. So it was kind of scary. And then was able, with the max plan that I got, I was able actually to talk with a live agent, and that person completely went through my taxes. I let them know, I think it was when I changed the child tax credit, and they were able to go through it all, check everything for me, and we figured out that I had to put a dollar amount in. And I'm like, well, it says that you're supposed to have a child tax. You both of you are supposed to get the child tax credit, but my husband never did, and that was kind of worrying me. And she says, no, that's perfectly fine. Just put it in under your account since you're the one that received it. And I was like, okay. So it went back down to like 2,000 more than what I normally get because that child tax credit. So I was a little bit more relieved. But even so, I was relieved that I got it processed out. So I'm very thankful. And the other thing I did was I registered my car, so that was pretty awesome. That was, oh, I'd say about what is it, the 20th, maybe 3 weeks past due, but it's okay. It was a small, very, very, very small fee I had to pay, and I'm not worried about it. The other thing is that I do have to contact lawyers because I got a huge speeding ticket, um, which is kind of, I mean, I didn't say it happens. It's the first time it's happened in like 9 years. Last time I got a ticket was when my daughter, before she was born. So, yeah. So I just need to call the lawyers and see if they can go to court and take care of it for me and get it into a, 10 above speed limit instead. We live in the back areas. So what happened was I was going somewhere that was about 45 minutes away, and there's a long strip of road that you can do 70 miles an hour on. And unfortunately, I was on cruise control and I didn't see the sign, which I normally do, that drops it down to 45. Well, no, what was it? 55, I think it was. So I was going a bit fast. Yeah. Didn't realize the cop on the other side of the road that was just going with normal traffic, and he turned around and got me. So, yeah, that was fun. What can you do? You can't backtalk the cop. You just take responsibility for your actions and deal with it. You don't try and get out of it if you know you did wrong. Um, but yeah, so that was not so good. So I gotta go get that taken care of. And I'll have to make those phone calls tomorrow. And then I have oh my gosh, my subscriber giveaway I did because of me not feeling so well, and I can make any excuse in the book, and my surgery, which is not fair to the person. I do need to get out her her giveaway that I have for her, and I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. No ifs, ands, ors, or but. That will be taken care of tomorrow. So I appreciate you know who you are, and I really appreciate the fact that you've been so patient. It is not typical for me to be like this, but like I said, I have not been feeling well. I've just kind of been lethargic and not interested in doing anything. So I'm catching up on all that now, and I appreciate the patience. So thank you. And for those of you that don't already know, I'm going to be going, because I haven't posted it, but I'm going to be going live Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. on my channel. So make sure you do subscribe. I am going to be going live with the Creative Chris. Yes, so if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to his channel, The Creative Chris. We are doing an event April of 2023 together, and we are going to go live to talk about the event. I have no idea what I'm going to do on the live, but we'll talk about it and have fun, and hopefully I won't be too exhausted from everything else that's going on. So yeah, come join us. You'll find out who a lot of the sponsors are and what it entails and what type of paintings are involved. Some of you already know if you've been to Rose's live, Rose Profit Creation. So if you haven't, you can subscribe to her as well. Um, but yeah, so we'll make those announcements tomorrow and maybe do a opening for the event giveaway. Oh yes, I have a painting that I got. I purchased it out of my own funds to do as a giveaway and as a thank you for everyone who subscribed. I do appreciate it, and who's been involved with my diamond painting journey. I'm trying to think what color I want to do. So thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me that you guys care enough to stick around and hang out with me. And it does appreciate it. It gives me a purpose, a sense of worth, like I'm actually doing something. Um, so I do really, really, really appreciate it, and thank you. Um, the event will start April of 2023, but we want to make sure that everybody does have time to get their paintings out and coordinate it with whatever events you also are doing. I'm just trying to get, I'm working on the flower, and I usually like to take out all of my drills that I need for this section. This is a little bit much, but it's okay. Let me see, U7. That's okay. Why do I have a Y? No. Why? Because I like you. Alright, we need this. I need my percentage. Do any of you do this? Like, when you have all your kits and containers, do you ever take your containers out just to make it easier? I do. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that's what I do. Alright, I think I got everything I need. Nope, I need this. And one more. This. Alright, now I got everything I need, I think. Alright, so yeah, so join us on that event, or that live, and we'll go over everything. Let me get this out of the camera view. There we go. Shake, 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 shake. Little ASMR. Um, Sorry, I didn't mean to blow in the mic. If I did. So what? That was my daughter. That was our event. That was the announcement on the live. Hopefully I'll get this posted before the live. We shall see. Um, but I've got to get caught up with my unboxings, with doing my videos, with catching up on everyone, with getting back into going back through and watching other people's WIPs. I'm so far behind, and I hate. There's a lot of you that I do follow and that I do listen to your WIPs or your unboxings, and I've just been kind of rushing through them lately, and I don't want to do that. I want to give you guys the time, because you give me a lot of time, but I've got to play catch up, because if I listen to a WIP now, I won't know it's kind of like a soap opera, right? People continue on with their stories from the prior week sometimes. So I need to get on that. But I have been very busy, and the reason why I've been MIA is because I've been working with Rose Profit and Jenny from Unique Leaders at Down Under in doing their 10-day artist release, where they release 10 artists in 10 days. And I volunteered my time to challenge myself and do the videos for the event and all the slideshows. So if you guys have been watching all of those release videos, that was me. And I didn't really, I just started diamond painting in September officially with the first event, and I never really thought I would do as much as I have been, um, and being as involved as I have been. So it was a challenge because I've never really used a lot of video editing tools. I've never really done video editing until I started doing my WIPs and my YouTube videos, which wasn't until I think this year. And to put together a video of different images along with music and overlays and stuff, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I think I found the niche on what I like to do. Um, so it was really special that I got to be involved, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I got a lot of good feedback from y'all who were involved with the lives, as well as just overall commenting on my videos. So I really do appreciate it. It really motivates me to push myself to do more, and I can't wait to get back on it and start doing more videos for y'all, um, either for new artists or current artists. But like I said, I do work with Rose Profit. She's the artist with Uniquely Yours Down Under. She's also co-owner with Jenny, and she seeks new artists to help Jenny and make sure we've got good, or make sure they've got good content. I say we only because I do work with them directly, and I do have a connection. So it's not just that I'm an affiliate with the company, but I do have a personal involvement with it as well. Um, but if you guys are interested in ordering, you can go back. I've got a days 1 through 5 video up that I'll link in the. I'll probably put it in the upper corner of the screen so that way you can click on it, or I'll attach it below. I'll put it in the upper corner, and you guys can click on it. But that'll be days 1 through 5, and then I'm going to do days 1 through 10 over. Hopefully, get that posted by the weekend. That'll be image artist 6 through 10. And if you do purchase anything on Uniquely Yours Down Under, they are doing a Josephine Wall giveaway right now. So if you purchase during the month of April 2022, you would be entered into a drawing for the Josephine Wall Inspirational Journal. They have Josephine Wall Oracle cards. I don't know what Oracle cards are, but Rose does, and apparently she said you have to cleanse the cards before you use them. I don't get it, I don't understand it, but she was going to go ahead and get them cleansed before she got them to you guys, I think is what she said. So you have that, you have the Josephine Wall inspired inspirational journal, and then you also have a Josephine Wall inspired, I think it's a ballpoint or fountain pen. That they're doing a giveaway for. So go ahead, and if you, like I said, if you purchase during the month, you can be entered into that drawing. They have so many new artists. Oh my gosh. And I was so happy. One of them I actually got to suggest because we needed an event, and that's what got me started is that I'm hosting the Retro Cult Classic event, hashtag Retro Cult Classic, with Brandy. Brandy was one of the people that inspired me to do the event, or just what she does in her chats. She does a lot of reminiscing of back in the 80s and 90s, and it was a Labyrinth day. And we were talking about Labyrinth, and then we were talking about the Golden Girls and how much we needed images for those. So I was like, okay, well, let me go check out, see what I can find because we have our event. We need images for our event. We can't just use DAC. I know DAC is doing a lot of um, retro shows or their images for the Hanna-Barbera and Friends and stuff, but we needed more. We really did need more. And so I got the Never-Ending Story and everything. So I found the artist Joy Eaton. She does a lot of the Never-Ending Story, and the other one was Labyrinth and Dark Crystal. So she got images for that. I mentioned it to Rose. I let her know, hey, these are images. We really need these images. I've got a creator that's really interested in Labyrinth. Um, so it was really cool to have those on there. And I was talking, because of Brandy and inspiring me to look for the images, I was then talking to Christopher about it, and Christopher Colossa, who's co-hosting the event with the three of us. Brandy is Mystery of Diamonds, so I'm going to tag her below along with Christopher Colossa, and then I'm also going to tag the Creative Crisp below. So make sure you do check out their websites. They are all involved in projects for me. But I was talking to Christopher, and we were just kind of brainstorming. We'd be like, oh my God, that would be so cool if someone did an event with all of these things in mind. You know, Golden Girls, the Colts, and the classics. And I was like, let's just do it together. And then we asked Brandy if she wanted to join and be a third co host. And she's like, yeah, cool. So we are excited, so excited. But if you guys want to check out the images, um, definitely check them out. It's Uniquely Yours Down Under. I'm going to put my links below so that way you guys have access. You can also use my coupon code, which is RITZY10, RITZY 10. It does give you a 10% discount. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter if you're a current or a new member. Or purchaser, customer. It works for anybody, so you're more than welcome to use that. It'll save you 10%. It does give me just a tiny commission, which I do put back in the channel by purchasing new paintings from them. I do have a, what is it? Oh, Leo, that's right. I have my Josephine Wall Leo coming through. So as soon as they get the release, as you know, China or Shanghai has actually been held back from shipping stuff because they had another explosion of the corona or a form of it. So a lot of the stuff that needs to get shipped hasn't been shipped. So I should be getting that and I will be doing an unboxing for it. I also have my Summer of the Masters I need to do an unboxing for. It is the creation of Adam. I don't know if I can start working on it now, but that's actually a memory of my parents because they used to have that painting or the store-bought type painting up on their wall in their bedroom, and I always remember looking at it. So yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'll have to finish that unboxing. I kind of started it but never finished it. Oops. So I get that unboxing going, and then I'm waiting for my Star Wars one from DIY Moon to get here. They haven't shipped it yet. I think they're working on getting it fulfilled right now. Hopefully they can ship it before the event. If not, then I'll be doing the event late, which is fine. I don't know what else I'm doing in May. I think that was the main one. I'm gonna have to go ahead and check what events are out because I think there was one other one I was doing in May. I'm not sure. And then June, we've got the June Pride. There's just so much going on. Um, yeah, so that's as far as I can think right now. So, what else is going on? What else? What else? Let's see. My diet. I don't know if I talked about it yet or not, but what is it? 13th. I'm a month and a week post-op. Uh, from my gastric bypass, I've lost a total of 55 pounds from my heaviest. And I'm in my teens. Well, I'm 1 pound away from wedding weight. I'm just in my teens. Um, and I want to get down to, my goal is to get under 200. And my ultimate goal is to be at like 150 if I can. But I'll be happy at 160. I think I got everything with this color. Now I'm just talking. So I'm really excited about that. I went to karate today even though I had a headache. I left work during my lunch because I started getting a headache and I don't know from what, to be honest with you. But I had my daughter, oh gosh, she's so great. I wish she would stay homeschooled forever, but she needs her social life. But she really takes really good care of me, and I'm so happy that when she's understanding, don't you like that sound? If you don't, sorry. Um, but she really takes care of me when I'm not feeling well, when I have my migraines and stuff. And I know she gets a little irked sometimes because it interrupts her from what she's doing, but it was just so sweet. She hates handling anything that's hot because she doesn't like that it burns her or that it's too warm for her hands. And who likes that, you know? So a lot of the food that she'll eat is lukewarm, if that, and whatever. Anyway, so I really needed something to drink because I didn't want to. Was thinking that okay, it might be because I wasn't drinking a lot of water. even though I thought I was. Um, so I was like, okay, well, let me find a way to get water in my system. And then I would know that I was probably low on electrolytes. So I was just like, just make some chicken broth. I have bouillon powder and I just put that in hot water. And oh my God, it is so wonderful when that hits your insides. Um, it just tastes so good and it's kind of refreshing even though it's soup and salty. But so I had her make me about a cup and a half of that, and she heated it up, and uh, it was so good. I drank it, and I went to sleep after that. And I just told work that I had a headache. I don't know what it's from, if it was from me not eating, but my boss knows that I don't like to take advantage of leaving, and she knows that I'm going through surgery and that I'm going to have food issues and adjustments for the different foods that I'm trying, and I could get sick. So I just let her know I don't know what's causing this, but I've got a mini headache and I need to go lay down. So I did on my lunch, letting her know that, hey, I might be going over because I don't know if I'm going to be able to kick this. And so I called her when my lunch was over and just said, hey, I'm still not feeling well. I'm going to try and take a couple hours and see if I can get rid of this. I let her know again what the situation was. But I told her, I said I'd be on by 4 because if I'm not on by 4:30, if I can't get back in by 4:30, then I get dinged at like a point for leaving work early, and I really didn't want that. So I came back at 4. I was feeling so much better, and I was still sleeping when I had to go back to work. So I just kind of woke up and went back to work and was able to do my business. So I hate copping out early if I don't completely have to. So I was glad that I was able to return and finish my shift. But oh my God, the day that I had starting out, I think it was like my third or fourth call in the morning. Whew. I just want to give a shout out to Abigail Marie and Gracie of Gracie's World, or Gracie's Diamond World, for doing their hashtag Reach Out 2022 because the shit hit the fan when I took that phone call. It was the first time I've ever had somebody call me, and I'm not going to go into complete details. I'm not, saying where I work or what I work for. Um, she, I, I'm being very respectful for her because of the situation, but I work with a company and I do stuff that is not emergency. Like it's never an emergency for the stuff that I do for the type of services that we provide. It is in the medical area, but I'm not going to go into further details than that. But the area that I work and the insurance that I work with, it is not emergency. um, but I had somebody call me and go through, let's just say I had to provide the suicide hotline to them. I'm not going to go into any more detail, but I really appreciate the fact that both of you went through and did the Reach Out 2022, and that was a huge part of Unique Leaders Down Under with Rose Profit's lives as well to carry that forward. Because I don't think I would have handled that situation and stayed calm as well as I did if I didn't hear you guys talking about it yourself and empathizing and talking with an understanding voice. Um, and recommending that hotline to people. We have it as part of our normal procedures just in case we happen to get calls like that. But normally those would put me in an anxiety attack or because I wouldn't know what to do. And all I did was reach out and hey, I've got someone that's wanting, going through those motions right now. And there was a lot of stuff that was being said, and it was like I felt for her. She wasn't crying. She was just, when people gripe and they go to the extreme and they're drama queens, like, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this. Well, that's what I kind of thought she was doing, but it was taking a very serious tone on how much detail she was going through, and how many times she repeated it. So, yeah. And one of the things when you offer a phone number for someone to call because they're going through that mental break, and I'm just kind of doing this from a reach out point of view, and I know that someone close to me in the diamond industry has opened up about that with herself as well, and I'm not going to point out any names, but if you know, you know. So I'm very sensitive in how I say this, but if somebody is talking about doing harm to themselves and you say, well, let me get you someone that can help you out, or that you mention suicide or what have you, sometimes that can be a trigger to shut them down and be non receptive or make it a worse situation than it is. So when they kind of blow over that, when you mention, let me get, the suicide hotline, they can help you out, and they blow over that, they don't want to hear about that. And so um, I was able, just from gathering information from people and hearing how everyone was expressing themselves, I was able to say, look, um, she wasn't, she's an older lady. I'm sure she was alone. She was telling me that she barely has enough money to pay for her medicine, which, happens to so many people out here. Um, that I was trying to use the suicide hotline because that's where she was going, as a means for her to seek assistance. Let me give you this number, see if they can go ahead and help you out in getting the finances taken care of. Let me see if they can help you out with getting transportation to the doctor's appointment because I understand you can't see right now and that you need transportation, because she was even going into making comments about her vehicle and what would happen in her vehicle. And you have to worry about that. So, she still didn't take it. And, she mentioned a medical diagnosis that she had, which completely made sense with what she was going. But it was just to the extreme. And I really, really want to give a shout out and thank you for you guys, Abigail and Gracie, for going over that and spending a whole month, helping people with those situations, because it definitely gave me tools to help somebody else. And I have people sometimes reach out to me, um, in my YouTube or personally, where they just want to talk, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. And I'm a lending ear. I might not always have advice for you, but I'm a lending ear, and I will listen, and I will not post judgment, and I'll either offer suggestions, but it's always confidential. I don't ever pass information along. So if you guys ever still need to, someone to talk to, you do matter. You know, and you should never feel like you've got no one to go to. So, you know, reach out to someone. We all need to do that and get a hug, a virtual hug, and just know that someone is listening. So, yeah, that was a bit. I'm glad things could have gone 100% worse with the way things were happening. And I'm just so happy they didn't, because I don't know what I would have done. Um, Unfortunately, we can't call someone and do a health check, which is sad. Um, I'm not on that medical side of it. I'm not medical in terms of doctors and hospitals, and I'm not on that side of it. I'm a division, so of a completely outside area. But yeah, what do you do? What do you do in situations like that? I hope I don't have to hear a call like that again, or have someone be in that dire of a moment. But if I am, I definitely know how to handle it in the future and not let it freak me out. But anyway, on to bigger and better things. And I do apologize. I probably should have put a disclaimer, so I'll put that in my introductory on my video, or in the description. I didn't mean to go into hardcore like that if I upset people, or if you didn't get the trigger warning. But I think it just needed to be shared, and I just needed to show my appreciation and thank you and gratitude, because without that experience, I wouldn't have known what to do, and I probably would have freaked out. Um, so yeah, anyway, on to other things. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. I am got a weight loss goal that in September I do want to take my daughter to Disney World. Um, I would like to take her out of school for 2 days. I'll have to check the calendar and see when they have like a teacher day. I don't want to take her over Labor Day because I think that would just be too crowded, and I'm trying to go during a time that's not so much. And I'll have to check the weather because I really don't want to get rained out or rained on. And I know there's tropical storms around September, so I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to take her, but I definitely do need to make a trip. And going in the middle of summer is not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Um, so I know that she loves to get the attendance award, and she works really hard at getting that. But if we miss a semester, um, then she misses a semester. Or I'm sorry, if she misses getting the attendance award for a semester, then that's okay. Or a quarter. They do them every quarter, I think. Then that's perfectly okay. Um, she deserves a break. She'll be in fifth grade, and as long as there's nothing immediate going on, and teachers can give her work, she can do work while she goes. Um, Not like she will, but yeah, so that'll be fun. I'll have to figure out when I want to do that. And then we're going back to California in end of June through mid July. So I'm excited. I've got to figure out when. Tickets are a little bit more pricier than I was hoping, but it is all good. And then my ultimate, I just want to travel. You guys have heard me. I want to quit my job and I just want to travel. But unfortunately, you have to make money, right? So I'm just trying to save up. I want to get a new house. Definitely want to get a new house. Um, this one needs a lot of work. And I don't know if anybody lives in a modular home. Do you guys tear it down after a certain point and build a new home on your property? Or do you just fix it up? I don't know. I don't know what to do, but it does need work. It needs a lot of work. And I've done a few little things, but I need to redo my bathroom because the floor is kind of sinking. I need to get it weather treated underneath. So I'm going to have to call somebody to do that. And I'm just really afraid of what they find below and if there's anything rotted. If new support beams need to go up. I just don't know. What do you guys do? Like, let me know if you've ever been in my situation because I need help. I need advice. I need to see about getting a life coach because of the fact I need my shit to get organized. Um, I don't, it's hard for me to make decisions on what I need to do, on how I should do it, I need a financial advisor. I need so much right now because I don't know if I should just buy a new home and put in a deposit, like a huge deposit, and then just have two mortgages. Technically, I could do that, but do I want to? No. No, no, no. Um, it's just so much, so much. And then I want to make sure that the house, no matter what, no matter where I am in my relationship, that whatever new house I buy is in my daughter's name. That is her going to be her house. I don't want anybody else to have their hands on it. Um, and I need to figure out how to do that so that way she has a secure place to live. Um, yeah. What do you do? What do you do? I could pay off this house, half of it off in one lump sum, and I'm not sure I want to do that because I'm still married, and I think that he's obligated to pay the other half. And until we can come to a decision where we both pay it off at one time, I don't know if it's a good decision to do that. I know it would definitely decrease the amount of interest that we have to pay. We don't have any balloon payments. So if you are someone who is a financial advisor or knows of someone that's really good and doesn't mind doing virtual, because I doubt y'all live in North Carolina, let me know. I really do want to talk to somebody. I just don't trust anyone. Um, and I guess I can call my job, and I do pay for legal services, but I think they just basically look into seeing who can assist you and referring you there. But if you guys know of someone who is a good financial advisor, please let me know because I have a lot of questions. And I'd rather just do it virtually if possible. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Um, my dogs are still around. They're still pain in the butts. One, I don't know how she's lasting. She's technically going senile. I could swear she's going senile because she barks and no one's even around her when she's eating. Um, I think that's because she knows my other dog is sitting there waiting to eat the rest of her food when she's done because she hasn't finished the food. But I really think she's going senile. She's definitely a bully. Definitely a bully. Um, oh, yeah, my accomplishments. I mowed the yard. That was my other accomplishment. And I did it in less than an hour. And I'm so happy. I didn't even get tired or exhausted. I just boom, boom, boomed and went and did it. Um, so that was pretty cool. And the only thing I need to see is how that's going to work in the middle of summer when it's nice and humid. And see if I can do it then too. But it definitely has paid off losing the weight because I'm more energetic when I want to be. I'm putting that very lightly because when it comes to laundry and washing dishes and vacuuming and cleaning house, it is not something I want to do. Um, but yeah, so anywho, I think I'm going to end this early. I was going to try and go for an hour, but I'm kind of tired and I kind of want a break to watch my shows. If you haven't caught, so let me wrap this up. I'm gonna just let you guys know. As a Uniquely Yours affiliate, like I said, you can use my code RIDSI10 to save 10%. But just to let you guys know, they have new artists in there. But guys, they've got Del Russo images. They've got Sheena Pike images. The Aquarius images as well. Um, Dean Rousseau, Sheena Pike, and guess who else? Jim Warren. So they've got so many others, but check them out. Fiona Clark is another. I don't know if anyone else has had her before, but she was another in the last 6 through 10. And there's one more I'm missing, but yeah, so go check out my videos. I did post the 1 through 5 on my YouTube, and I've got 6 through 10, but check out Uniquely Yours. The canvases are almost customizable. You guys can choose the size, what type of drills. They may even have crystals that you can do. I don't know if those came back in stock. Just be wary. If you guys do order, just know I think it comes out of Shanghai. I'm not 100% sure, but they are going through another wave of the coconut, so all shipments have kind of been put on hold. They're slowly trying to get those out. So please, please, please be patient. This is at no fault of Uniquely Yours. This is just what we're dealing as the world, as a society as a whole. Um, and just be patient. Make sure that you do order early. So that way you can get your canvases in enough time. They are made to order, so it's not like they can just pull it off their shelves and mail it to you. So just be wary, okay? But it's definitely worth it. I love how for US dollars the conversion, the amounts are in Australian dollars. So for those of us in the US, we do get a bit of a break on that, which is nice when you see that cost come down. And it includes shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping. It does come with the standard toolkits. You can opt out of this toolkits altogether, or you can upgrade and get the um, I don't know if I have it here. Let me see if I have one. You can get the enhanced toolkit. They do come in the organza bag and it comes with a pen. I think I've broken and deconstructed mine already, but it does come with a pen, washi tape, and a cover minder. It comes with one or two washi tapes. It comes with a little wax container as well. It's just a little something nice to have, and a diamond painting pen. I think it's an acrylic pen that it comes with. So, yeah, check them out. Check them out. And don't forget, subscribe so you guys can get notified when I go live, which will be tomorrow, or actually Wednesday, because it is tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 o'clock my time in the morning. Yikes. And I'm barely tired. Oh, shoot. Anyway, we'll see how it happens tomorrow night. But yeah, definitely subscribe. Check us out. Be with the creative Chris, and we'll do our um, announcement, and I will do my personal giveaway on the diamond painting that I purchased for the event, so you guys have something to work on. So I hope you guys all have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Stay true to yourself, love yourself, be kind, practice mental health, reach out if you find someone in need. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Post your comments below. I'd love to hear your comments and respond to them. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.